Welcome to Underneath the House. I'm going to explain to you a few things that we have going on under here that we engineered into this home design. First of all, I'm standing on about 8,500 gallons of water storage cistern. It's a two-chamber mechanism where rainwater, after going through our fancy little pre-filtration system before it hits the cistern, goes into the first chamber. The first chamber fills up. Anything that's heavy, any debris that actually finds its way in there, will sink to the bottom. And so when the chamber fills up, it spills into the second chamber and fills up. The second chamber, anything that floats stays up top, and anything that's heavy that sinks to the bottom is already caught in the first chamber. So what we do, we put our water intake in the bottom level of this second chamber, so it's already been filtered gravity style through the first chamber and flotation style in the second chamber, so the water is already pure and clean when it goes into our pump. Before it goes into the pump, it goes into a sediment filter, which captures anything that might be of any size. Through the pump, then it goes through a ceramic filter, which kills about 99.99% of everything. So the water that goes into the house is super filtered. There's no chloride or chlorine in there, and there's no fluoride in there. It's pretty pure water. Again, that's overkill. We're told that this is not Africa, this is Belize. Meanwhile, the workers are drinking from our non-filtered or non-heavy filtered cistern over there. We're going through a few more stages of filtration just because we over-engineered it. Speaking more about what's going on under the house, this is one of those 100-gallon tanks or 100-pound tanks of butane. This has been going on for the last 20 months that we've lived here. We've only filled this thing once. It's going strong, and it costs about 150 bucks Belize, 75 US to fill. This heats our water for our bathing and for washing the dishes, and it also runs our oven. Moving along, we've got a large diaphragm tank for our pump. The idea behind going large here is our pump only theoretically runs once or twice a day on an average usage. When the pump runs, a power spike surges, which pulls from our batteries pretty intensely. So the less we can have that pump turn on and off, the less power we use. The less power we use, the less we beat up our system. So when this is full, we can get by about a half a day to a day. And then we actually turn off using our circuit board, or our circuit breaker. We turn off the pump, and the pressure that's collected from the electricity that's forced into here through water pressure is stored as pressure, so we can run all day without turning our pump on and off, thus creating wear and tear on not only the pump but the electric system. With the rain catchment over here, we've got, just like our bodega, we've got our buckets with multi-levels of filtration, our gutter guards and things like that. The first flush diverter was right here until I broke it, getting too experimental. But during the rainy season, you don't need a first flush diverter because the rain is always coming, always cleaning off your roof. In this dry season here, which may not rain for about 4 months or more, we're not collecting any water, so the first flush diverter, I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break on repairing it. But it actually installs right here, but again, catching all that soup and solution before it goes into the cistern itself.